And good evening. Welcome out here to Class 2 District 16 Girls District Championship Basketball tonight here on Albany TV. It's a district championship matchup between the number 1 seed, Albany Lady Warriors, coming in with a record of 21-6. They'll take on the number 2 seed, the Maysville Lady Wolverines, coming in with a record of 18-10 here on the season. Let's go ahead and thank our sponsors, help you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany, Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch on the west side of the square in Albany, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Sublime Formal Wear on the west side of the square in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Proposition Warriors Care, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, the Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Maysville School Districts, and the Printer and New Shopper located in Albany. As we take a look at these two teams for Albany, they had an opening round bye in their first games of districts. They won in the semifinal round over Nottoway Valley 58-44 on Wednesday. Maysville, they had to play Penny in the opening round games. They defeated them 50-37. Then in a hard-fought game in the semifinal, knocked off the number 3 seed host, St. Joseph Christian Lady Lions, 48-44. That's how both teams make it in here to this district championship game. These two teams have played each other once already this season, and it was Albany that was able to come away with the victory by the final score of 50-34. There's a lot that we're going to talk about here between these two teams being in this district championship game. We'll talk about that when we come back in just a moment. All a part of our BTC Bank pregame tonight here on Albany TV. BTC Bank, here for good.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Have you looked at Petty John Auto Center lately? We're a full-service Ford, Lincoln, Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, Ram, Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealer. And we're located right here in Bethany and Albany. No matter what you need when it comes to your vehicle, we've got you covered. Factory-certified technicians, OEM and aftermarket parts, and our state-of-the-art body shop, Petty John Collision Center. Plus, vehicle financing options for every budget. So the next time you need anything related to your car, truck, SUV, or van, we're here to help. To schedule service or shop our entire new and used inventory online, visit pettyjohnauto.com. That's pettyjohnauto.com.
Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly. Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most. And welcome back again, Class 2 District 16 Girls Championship game. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with color commentator for the evening and Brent Williams. Brent, let's go ahead and take a look at these two teams. For Maysville, this is their first district championship game in basketball since back in 2013. They last won the district back in 2012 with a 54-43 overtime win over Gallatin. The last time that Maysville won a district game was in boys baseball back in last year in 2024 or 2025, sorry, and then girls district won for the girls. It was a girls district in softball in 2021, which they won state. For Albany, it is their second straight district championship game. They played in two district championship games since they've last won a basketball district championship game. That was back in 2000 whenever Albany went to state, finished in fourth. They played in a district championship game in 07 and 2025, getting second in both of those. Their last district win for Albany was in boys golf back in 2015. The last girls district title was in track back in 2002. So for the Lady Warriors, it's been a while since they've gotten over that hump here in district play. They're trying to get it done here tonight in Maysville. It's been, a decade for them, but it's been a couple of decades for the Warriors. For Albany, though, they're still trying to get over that hump, but they have been in these type of games. They've played a softball game and a district championship game in basketball last year. They played a district championship game in softball this year, but again, have not yet to get over that hump. This is the game that they need to try and get over that hump and get this district title.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. The past couple of years, the Albany girls have had a lot of opportunities to win a district championship across multiple sports. I think this is their best. This is as good a shot as they've ever had against the Maysville team. They've already beat this year by 15. It was about 15 points. That was in December. And if you're an athlete or a former athlete, you know that you'll take any opportunity to get a chip on your shoulder just to play that extra little bit harder. So whenever a team has beaten you before, you kind of use that as extra motivation to play harder the next time. I mean, it's super high stakes. I mean, you kind of ran down the district history of each team, and in basketball, it's pretty bare. Both teams have gone a long time without a district championship. For Albany, they've gone a long time without a district championship in anything. The last time they won a district championship was in 2015 in any sport. So, I mean, that's a lot of pressure, and I think that in past district championship games or even just regular tournament championships, we've seen the Albany girls kind of not handle the pressure very well. They've come out slow, and that you could just tell they look nervous. And you could, hopefully in this game, if you're an Albany fan, you're hoping for a team that is calm under pressure. They know that while this is a big game, they've handled Maysville before. I think, in my opinion, they have the higher talent level than Maysville. I think they have a better roster. So just go out and handle your business. I mean, don't make it any bigger than it has to be. Don't put any extra pressure on yourself. Just take it one play, one quarter at a time. It's a big game, so you're hoping that the moment isn't too big for the Warriors.
For Maysville, they do come in with some senior leadership. They start two seniors. Kate Hines comes off the bench pretty quickly as well for Maysville, so they play about three seniors for the most part, but Sophia Redmond, Ashlyn Klippenstein are the two senior starters. For these seniors, this is their fourth season. They have 18 wins this year. It surpasses the total amount of games won in their career this year, as they just won 12 in the last 3 seasons. So for Maysville, this was kind of the year that they were trying to get. They finally gotten over that hump. They started to pick up those wins. This is kind of their coming out year. They come in as the 2 seed. They knocked down the 3 seed already. They're going to come in and try and knock off here the Warriors in this game. We saw it here in the tournament so far. Paisley McClamrock has done a really good job. A freshman on this team for Maysville has been our player of the game. in both of the games against Penny and then against St. Joseph Christian. But really with Sophia Redmond in the last game against St. Joseph Christian, came out and hit 4 3-pointers against that zone from St. Joseph Christian that they played, and was able to knock down 4 3-pointers early in the game. And it was almost like St. Joseph Christian was like, hey, you know what, go ahead and beat us from the outside. She hit one shot. Okay, well, we don't think you can do it again. She hit the second. And then they started to come out a little bit closer to her. Then finally she hit the third shot and fourth shot. Then they started to guard her. For the Warriors, they're not going to do that. They're going to come out in a man-to-man defense. They're going to fight you hard. But this Lady Wolverines team, they're going to be a team that likes to muddy things up. We've kind of talked about it with, like, the King City girls. We've even talked about it with the Albany boys. They want to kind of muddy up the game. They don't want a high-scoring game. They want to try and muddy it up, and if they can keep you around the 40-point mark, they have an opportunity to win.
Yeah, and the thing, so Albany, we expect Maysville to run a man-to-man defense, which would be a shock if they didn't. And Albany has struggled in the half court against the man-to-man defense. The task for Maysville is you can't turn the ball over. I mean, Albany is really good at forcing turnovers, and that's where they get a lot of their points in transition off of steals. We expect at least some pressure from Albany, maybe not right out of the gate, but they're going to try and really kind of if it's not a full court pressure, they're definitely going to pressure you in the half court. So it's going to be tough for Maysville. I mean, this, like we said, they played before, and Albany kind of controlled the game throughout. So cut the turnovers down, keep the score low, and yeah, that definitely benefits a Maysville win. With the pace starts to quicken a little bit, they start turning the ball over, Albany starts getting a lot of three-pointers up, then it's going to be a difficult task for Maysville to overcome.
We'll be back to get more of your BTC Bank pregame as we get set for your Home Lumber Company starting lineup in your Smith Prudential Financial tip-off when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete record service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress. East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christie's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany. Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today. Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
And welcome back out again. Class 2 District 16 Girls Championship game here in the districts. Like to thank our sponsors again, helping you bring you tonight's broadcast tonight here on Albany TV, including BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, with locations in Bethany and Albany. Winner Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Proposition Warriors Care. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Maysville School Districts and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Again, welcome out here to St. Joseph Christian, home of Class 2 District 16 and the Girls Championship game. It's the number 1 seed, Albany Lady Warriors, coming in with a record of 21-6, going up against the Maysville Lady Wolverines, the number 2 seed, coming in with a record of 18-10. Again, I'm Jared Rolvis, joined along with color analyst for the evening in Mike Atkins. As we get set for tonight's opening prayer and the national anthem, we'll then have our Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. We'll turn it over here to the public address announcer for tonight's opening prayer and tonight's national anthem here from Class 2 District 16.
Tonight's game is not only a competitive contest between these two schools, but it's also an educational experience for the students involved. Because high school activities are about learning life values, and friends at St. Joe Christian and the Missouri State High School Activities Association remind everyone to do their part in keeping our hometown sports a positive experience for everyone. When you attend your next game, do your part to help rekindle the spirit of citizenship by showing good sportsmanship. You'll be teaching a positive lesson, and you'll be preserving a proud tradition in the state of Missouri. Please rise for our opening prayer and the playing of the national anthem.
Heavenly Father, we thank you tonight for Maysville and for Albany, and Lord, we thank you for these young people who have accomplished so much and for the abilities that you've given them. I pray that tonight you'll keep them safe on the court, Lord, and that sportsmanship would prevail. Lord, we praise you tonight that you came to this earth, became one of us, paid the ultimate price and defeated death that we can have hope, Lord. And we thank you so much for your grace and your mercy. And Lord, again, we thank you for high school athletics, for the many lessons that can be learned through those. And Lord, again, we thank you so much for these schools tonight. And we ask all these things in Jesus' name. Amen.
it's time for your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups.
Maysville Wolverines. A freshman, number 1, Anthony Cameron. A senior, number 2, Sophia Redmond. A junior, number 13, Kinsey Mason. A senior, number 21, Ashlyn Clippenstein. And a junior, number 23, Harley Schweiger. The Wolverines are coached by Tyler Zimmerman, Melanie Murphy, and Noel Clippenstein. And now the starting lineup for your number 1 seed, Albany Warriors. A junior, number 3, Emmy Hogue. A sophomore, number 10, Maddox Epperly. A sophomore, number 12, Kennedy Epperly. A junior, number 13, Caitlin Bunker. And a junior, number 15, James Hilliard. The Warriors are coached by Tony Bella and Brooke Crawford.
Again, those are your Hogue Lumber Company starting lineups. Remember, before you start your next project, stop in and talk to the experts at Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri. For Maysville, it is Paisley McClamrock, Sophia Redmond, Kenzie Mason, Ashlyn Klippenstein, Harley Schweiger. For Albany, Emmy Hogue, Maddox Epperly, Kennedy Epperly, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard. As we prepare to tip off tonight's game, remember to tip off your future retirement on the right track by contacting Smith Prudential Financial Services at 660-726-3396. Albany wears their home white uniforms, green lettering outlined in black. Maysville, their road black uniforms, white lettering outlined in maroon.
I just want everyone to know before we get started that I am not Mike Adkins, as I was called a few minutes ago.
Inbounds are the tip-off. Here is one here by Albany. Picked up by Caitlin Bunker. She'll leave it off here for Maddox Epperly to bring it across the timeline. It looks like a man-to-man defense here. A 5-second call here quickly. Haven't seen that called too often yet this year. We've wanted it to be called more.
That's a good start for Maysville, and you can tell it's a district championship game. Energy's just a little bit different in the gym right now than most games.
Albany starts out in a man-to-man defense. Redmond with the basketball, top of the key. Jane Hilliard will have a little bit tougher time tonight guarding against Ashlyn Klippenstein, as she can play from the outside and in. Harley Schweiger gets it off now for Klippenstein. Brings it down to the block as the switch there made by Bunker, driving, going up off glass for two is Sophia Redmond, as she'll get the scoring started here for Maysville.
Great.
A 1-2-2 pressure here by Maysville to start. The pass that time to Maddox Epperly, thrown a little too far overhead as it goes out of bounds. And back-to-back turnovers here by the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. 2 quick turnovers for the Lady Warriors. And here, 52 seconds in, Maysville's got the Warriors a little bit out of sorts here in the very early going of the game.
Redmond gets this off here for Schweiger, down inside to Klippenstein. Turns, goes up strong, knocks it in for two.
Nice job there by Klippenstein. Got Hilliard in the air, didn't go up right away, but just kind of settled her feet, went up right over the top, and finished right over her.
Hogue with the basketball, gets it across now for Maddox Epperly. She'll try and set up the Lady Warriors offense. Maddox turns down to the baseline. Now sends it back out to her sister Kennedy on the left wing. She'll dribble in. Into the corner. Maddox Epperly, shot from three. Drains it.
Good response there. Nice job by Kennedy to draw in the defense, and a great kick-out pass to her sister in the corner.
Full court man-to-man defense played here by the Warriors. Mason gets it up across, leaves it off for Redmond, trying to leave it off for Klippenstein. Ball knocked around. Klippenstein ends up with it. She'll have it left wing. High post for Schweiger. Right wing now to Kenzie Mason. Up to the freshman McClamrock. She turns the corner, drives down to the block, goes up, and is going to go out of bounds here off the Warriors.
It's a nice job by Hogue.
Good no call there as McClamrock came in.
Straight up.
Hogue not quite yet set, but was pretty close, and not quite enough contact for the foul.
Yeah, just went straight up, hands straight up. Nice job there by her.
Inbounds to Klippenstein, leaves it off for McClamrock. She'll turn, drives to the hoop, puts it in. No, it bounces right back out as Hilliard with the rebound. Quickly back in transition. Kennedy Epperly going to be fouled on the baseline. Foul is going to go against Kenzie Mason. It'll be her first, team's first.
Well, it's a good pass by Hogue. Nice job to really get the ball pushed up the floor quick out of the break. Kennedy had Bunker on another pass there, but was able to draw the foul.
Trying to get it to Bunker. The pass goes low, hits off her foot, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, just passed this right at her feet. Not a great pass there. 3 turnovers now, I think, for the Warriors.
2:10 left to play, or 2:10 gone here in the ball game. It's a 4-3 lead in favor here of the Wolverines. McClamrock picks up, sends it left wing for Klippenstein. Got Hilliard to go up in the air off the fake. She'll take it, drives, and lays it off glass for 2.
Yeah, nice job by Klippenstein's got Hilliard twice now to leave her feet. That time it led directly to the basket.
Hogue sends it up now for Hilliard right wing. Up top, Maddox Epperly. Into the corner, Kennedy Epperly. Shot from 3. Misses off iron. Rebound pulled in by Hilliard. Goes up strong for 2.
Great job by Hilliard. Got positioning on the box out there. Warriors still searching for their first lead, but they've responded well after the rough start.
Kennedy Epperly steals it away. Goes to the hands of Maddox Epperly, and a foul going to be called there by Sophia Redmond. Probably a good foul, as she was otherwise going to give up a wide open layup to the other Epperly. As the foul called against Redmond, that is going to be her first, team second. Maddox to bring the ball across midcourt here for Albany. Right wing now to Emmy Hogue. Up top now for Caitlin Bunker. Left wing for Kennedy Epperly, trying to get it down inside to Hilliard. And it's going to be tipped out of bounds off the hands of Harley Swiger. Maysville holds the 1-point lead. Here 6-5. Pass up top, tipped away, picked up here by Hilliard. Back in the corner to Hogue. She'll take it left wing. Trying to leave it off now for Maddox Epperly. She's guarded closely here by Sophia Redmond. Leaves it off now for Kennedy right wing. Has it stripped out of her hands. Or no, they're going to get her called for a carry.
Yeah, kind of a tough angle on that. Couldn't really see it there, but it's another turnover for the Warriors nonetheless. That's 4 now, and not even 4 minutes into the game. That's not a great pace to be on.
Mason to inbounds here for the Lady Wolverines. Inbounds to Redmond. Sends it up now for Kenzie Mason at midcourt, trying to send it back. Tip picked up here by Paisley McClamrock. Gets it across. Spins over the top of the key, dribbles into the corner. With it, Mason got her defender to go up in the air. Goes strong and goes off the hands there of Hilliard. Inbounds in here will be Kenzie Mason for the Lady Wolverines. Inbounds in the corner for Swiger, trying to get it to Redmond. Tip back out to McClamrock. Turns the corner up top for Klippenstein. Klippenstein up top for McClamrock. Maddox Epperly went for the steal. McClamrock puts up the 3, misses. Kept in play, though, by Maysville. Redmond with the basketball. Back over for Klippenstein.
Great hustle there by Maysville. Now going to slow things down and set up their half-court offense.
Swiger gets the basketball to the high post, drives down to the block, now sends it back for McClamrock, up top to Klippenstein. Back to the high post for Swiger. Puts up a shot, misses short, and this time Albany does not get a finger on it.
Well, Albany still searching for their first lead here in the early going. Has really piled up the turnovers here. See here if they can have a clean offensive possession.
Kennedy Epperly for Maddox Epperly here in the backcourt, trying to get it across. Hogue will bring it across, down for Hilliard on the block. Goes up strong, she's going to be fouled. Will go to line to shoot 2 free throws.
Nice job to find Hilliard there down low.
Foul is going to go against Swiger, her first, team's third.
She immediately goes up, right into the contact, draws the foul. Can she knock down both and give the Warriors the lead?
Hits on the first to tie it at 6. Second free throw attempt here from Hilliard. Misses off right iron. Rebound pulled in by Harley Swiger. Mason up top for Swiger. Now back to Redmond. Swiger up at the high post. Back up for the freshman McClamrock. Over to the right wing now for Redmond. High post for Klippenstein. Puts up the shot from just in front of the three-point line. Misses short. Rebound pulled in by Hogue. Hogue gets the ball across and is going to be called for the carry.
5 turnovers here for the Warriors.
And that one was due to some spacing as Warriors had a little bit of spacing issues there as they got it across midcourt.
They're averaging a turnover a minute right now.
Klippenstein to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wolverines. Has it left wing, now drives down to the glass, has it swatted away here by Hilliard. Maddox Epperly going to bring the ball across midcourt into the corner. Kennedy Epperly from 3, drains it. Warriors take the lead.
Yeah, that's the thing. You got to get a hand up on the Epperleys. If they're going to catch and be ready to shoot, you got to get a hand up on them when they have the ball.
McClamrock with the basketball, top of the key. Sends it in the corner for Klippenstein. Back to McClamrock. Back to the corner for Klippenstein here on the right side. All alone, weak side block. Mason unable to get it to fall in. Bunker on the rebound. Quickly up, Hilliard. Goes up strong, off glass for 2.
Nice job by Albany again, running the break. Their transition offense is oftentimes their best offense, and that's been the way for them in this game so far.
Timeout called by Maysville. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
On Tuesday, April 7th, Albany voters have an important decision to make.
Voting yes on the Albany R3 school district bond issue means investing in critical safety upgrades and long overdue facility improvements. This proposal will replace aging windows in both schools, address drainage and flood mitigation issues, upgrade essential building systems, and improve lighting for learning and safety for all.
Many of our facilities have reached the end of their expected lifespan.
This May, AHS will graduate our 100th class. Voting yes in April will improve our schools so we can graduate 100 more. Vote yes for 100 more years of AHS. This message was brought to you by Warriors Care. Mr. Cody Manring, Treasurer.
11-6, Albany has a 5-point lead. Maysville with the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. At timeout right there from Maysville and Tyler Zimmer. Coach Tyler Zimmerman basically just telling his team just to settle down. Let's get into the flow of things. McClamrock top of the key. Up top now for Redmond. High post for Swiger. Back up top, trying to send it out now here to Mason. Into the corner, McClamrock. Drives baseline, goes up strong. Can't finish, Bunker with the rebound. Quickly the ball ahead up for Kennedy Epperly is going to be fouled. And that is going to quickly be the second against Sophia Redmond.
Coach Zimmerman not happy with this player, not happy with the call. I think not happy with this player there.
Ball inbounds. Hilliard goes up, puts it in for 2. Trying to get it across midcourt here is Sophia Redmond. She'll drive all the way in, picks up the foul, will go to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Redmond just kind of put her head down right there and said, I'm going to get to the rim, kind of forced the Warriors into that foul right there.
Foul will go against Hilliard, her first, team's first. As Redmond at the line here for 2 free throws with 2 fouls. Klippenstein checked out during that time out there for Maysville. Checking in for her was Kate Heinz. Second free throw. Misses off back iron. Rebound pulled in here by Maddox Epperly. Maddox with the basketball, left wing. 13-6 is the lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. Maddox trying to leave it off weak side. That time for Bunker. Stolen away here by McClamrock. Sends it back out up top for Redmond. High post for Swiger. To Heinz. Back up top for Redmond. Heinz top of the key. Finds Mason now in the left corner. Back up top for McClamrock. 48 seconds left to play here in the opening quarter. McClamrock leaves it off for Mason. Up top for Swiger. And they're going to get an offensive foul called here against Maysville. And I'm pretty sure it's going against Redmond. That's her third here in this opening quarter.
And that's huge because they had a sub for her, but they didn't buzz her in, and the play started.
Well, it was because of the she missed the free throw, so Sabatka will check in.
They had put in a sub even before that, and they didn't buzz her in, and Zimmerman really gave the refs a piece of his mind after that. Now she's got 3 fouls.
Also checking in for Caitlin Bunker is going to be McKenna Moffitas. Hogue with it up at the top of the key. Sends it in the corner now for Maddox Epperly. Has it up at the top of the key. Right wing to her sister Kennedy. Trying to turn the corner, goes strong, and it's going to go out of bounds here off of Maysville. Klippenstein will check back in here for Kate Heinz with 14.6 left here in the opening quarter, 13-6. Albany with a 7-point lead. Kennedy Epperly to inbounds. Up top for Hogue, top of the key. Dribbles in into the corner. Kennedy Epperly, right wing for Maddox. 10 seconds left here in the quarter. Maddox drives down to the block, goes strong, misses as it bounces out. Maddox with the rebound, goes back up, knocks it in for 2. And that will do it for the opening quarter as the Lady Warriors lead 15-6. We're back to start the second when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
In our friendly small town of Albany, Missouri, we have community-minded businesses, great places to eat and shop, a historic Carnegie Public Library, community center, pool, 9-hole golf course, multiple places to worship, and a strong school system. Albany is the seat of Gentry County, located off Highway 136 in the heart of northwest Missouri. Albany is a fun place to visit, but an even better place to live, where we have small-town roots with a big-town feel. There's something special happening in downtown Albany. Our small-town charm, our local businesses, and our historic Main Street are the heart of our community. And now we're investing in the future. From restoring storefronts to supporting entrepreneurs to creating new places for families and visitors to gather, Main Street Albany is leading the revitalization of our downtown. When you shop local, volunteer, or support Main Street projects, you're helping build a stronger, brighter Albany for generations to come. Join us as we keep moving forward. Main Street Albany, investing in our community, restoring our history, and building our future.
And welcome back out again. Class 2 District 16 Girls District Championship game here on Albany TV, a proud member of the Missouri Radio Network. It'll be Maysville basketball to start out the second quarter of play. As that Coach Zimmerman still chatting with the officials here after the timeout break. We have had problems with the buzzer not going off whenever the clock hits 0, and maybe talking about whether or not that basket from Maddox Epperly should have counted or not.
Oh, man, well, that's what it is.
I mean,
I think
that's what he was talking about, but I that's one of those things that's hard to watch the play and the clock at the same time, and there's going to be a 5-second call on the inbounds, and Albany going to get it back.
Well, we got a 5-second call on a possession right away at the start of the first period, and now here in the second period, you got a 5-second call on an inbound.
And the biggest thing is that also loses Maysville that possession arrow as it goes back to Albany as Maddox Epperly drives, leaves it in the corner. Kennedy Epperly from 3, misses short off iron. Hilliard on the rebound, sends it back out now to Kennedy right wing. Kennedy Epperly up at the top of the key, leaves it off for Hogue left wing. Into the corner for Maddox. She'll bring it out to the right wing. Turns the corner, trying to leave it off for Hilliard on the weak side block. Couldn't get it through a couple of legs of Maysville Lady Wolverines as it goes out of bounds.
Yeah, had the right idea, just couldn't quite thread the needle there.
I said because on that play, they've got the open pass into the corner or down to that weak side block. And somebody's going to come away with an open shot. Hogue with the basketball, has it up at the top of the key. Right wing here for Kennedy Epperly. Turns that corner. She's going to take it herself, can't finish. Hilliard on the putback, up and in for 2.
Hilliard's been a force down low on the boards this game. I think that's 3 offensive rebounds she's got here so far in the game.
9 points already here for Hilliard as well. And stepping out of bounds is Elliott Sabatka. And you're already starting to feel the loss here, Sophia Redmond. Maddox Epperly to inbounds here for Hogue at midcourt. Gets it across up at the top of the key. Into the corner now for Kennedy Epperly. Again, turns that corner and sends it back out for Maddox Epperly, right wing. Maddox, top of the key, sends it off now here for Hogue, deep on the left wing. She'll now cut in, leaves it off for Hilliard, down at her feet. Has to pull it back out here for Kennedy Epperly. She'll have it right wing. Maddox deep on that left wing, has it back up at the top of the key. Trying to turn the corner. And now nobody in the corner with her and being tied up. A jump ball stays though with Albany.
If Maddox had been looking up, she would have saw she was wide open for a short little 10-footer right there. Just didn't see that the defense had left her.
Bunker will check in here for Hilliard with 6:17 left to play here in the second quarter. Hogue to inbounds into the corner here for Maddox Epperly. Continuing to use Moffitt on that screen. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Hogue. Back into the corner for Maddox. And a foul going to be called here against Paisley McClamrock. That is going to be her first, team's first.
Yeah, Maysville's really trying to be aggressive right now, but they're getting into the trap of being over-aggressive at times and getting into some bad fouls.
Maddox to inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Inbounds up top here to to McKenna. Into the corner now for Kennedy. Left wing here for Emmy Hogue. 5:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Emmy with the basketball, has it on the right wing, leaves it off now for Maddox Epperly. Trying to send it inside, knocked out of her hands, picks it up on the wing, and then again going to be tied up as McClamrock knocks it away. Nowhere to go with it. And a jump ball finally called. It goes to Maysville. So McClamrock was down on the floor on her knees, just trying to
get
swing her elbows around, which could also get you a foul call at times.
Yeah, she was trying to find a way out of there.
We're going to have a foul called here against Maddox Epperly. That is going to be her first, team's first. Ball inbounds here for Klippenstein. Has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Elliott Sabatka. She'll go right wing. Lost it. Stolen away here by Kennedy Epperly. Kennedy with the basketball. Loses it as it goes out of bounds, off her foot. Kenzie Mason will check in here for Maysville. She's going to check in for Sabatka.
McClamrock's going to have to be careful here. She's putting herself in a position to pick up a foul call here.
Just one so far on the freshman as she brings the ball across midcourt. Up top here for Klippenstein. Trying to go back door, that time to Mason, stolen away here by Kennedy Epperly. Gets it back here for her sister Maddox. She'll walk it across the center court logo here at the St. Joseph Christian High School gymnasium. Maddox drives down to the block, sends it in the corner. Kennedy from three, misses off inside iron. Rebound pulled in by Klippenstein. Klippenstein spins, loses it, picked up by Moffitt. She'll throw it away. Run down here by a mixture that time of Kennedy Epperly as well as Harley Swiger, and a timeout going to be called by Maysville. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Hogue Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Hogue Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Hogue Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust. Your hometown Albany Hy-Vee is your sporting snack headquarters for all of your favorite sports. If you want to bring the smells of the games to your living room, your Albany Hy-Vee has you covered. So make a big play by getting all of your sports snack favorites before the next big play happens at your local Albany Hy-Vee.
And welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16 Girls District Championship game. It's a 17-6 lead here for the Lady Warriors over the Lady Wolverines. Lady Wolverines have gone about 6 minutes or so without a point.
Yeah, Maysville.
I'm not certain exactly what's going on over here on the bench. I think maybe Swiger might have some blood or something going on here. So as we get a little bit of time, not quite as bad as it was last night during the Albany Boys and Nottoway Valley game where they had to clean blood off the floor. I don't believe it. Just trying to tape up Swiger here real quick. She looks like she's ready to go, and we're back ready for action. So inbounds in here is going to be, I believe it's going to be Mason here for Ashlyn Klippenstein. Klippenstein with the basketball up at the top of the key. Now brings it over to the left wing. Up top for Kenzie Mason. For McClamrock, top of the key. Klippenstein with it up top. Down for Mason, trying to get it now for Swiger. Goes up strong off glass for two, and Maysville really needed that bucket.
Yeah, they did. Now they got about just over 4 minutes to go. They trail by 9. Try and cut this lead at least in half here in this next 4 minutes.
Maddox separately leaves it off for Hogue. Shove it up at the top of the key. Turns the corner, trying to leave it off that time for Hilliard. Knocked away, picked up here by Kate Heinz. Maysville starting to cut underneath those screens. Look for maybe the Warriors to stop up top and pop a shot from behind the arc here on the next time down offensively. Klippenstein, top of the key, trying to get it. That time for Heinz, back up top for McClamrock to Klippenstein. Trying to get it to Swiger, knocked away, picked back by McClamrock. Back to Klippenstein, top of the key. Klippenstein to the right wing. Hilliard gets her hands on it. Jump ball is going to go to Albany.
Hilliard's had a really good game so far. It had some nice defensive plays, is really cleaning up the offensive boards, and there forces a turnover.
Maddox separately, top of the key here for the Lady Warriors. Up top here for Kennedy Epperly. Up top for Hogue. Back to Maddox Epperly, right wing. And stolen away here by McClamrock. Spins, goes up, off glass for two.
Really nice job there, and McClamrock's being really aggressive on the ball. So whenever the Warrior guards have the ball out there and she's guarding the ball, you're going to have to protect it. You can't just dribble it out right in front of her. She's going to take it.
Pass into the corner here to Hogue. Feeds it inside for Hilliard. Can't get that shot to go. Klippenstein on the rebound in transition. Will slow things up without numbers. Sends it up top for McClamrock. She'll bring it over to the left wing. Back up top here for Klippenstein. Inside for Swiger. Goes strong. Bunker gets her hands on it. Ball knocked around. Hilliard gets it out here for Maddox Epperly. Up top for Kennedy Epperly. Goes straight to the glass. Puts it up in for two.
Again, transition. Maysville's got to limit Albany's transition opportunities.
Back up to a 9-point Albany lead. McClamrock to bring it across the timeline for Maysville. Klippenstein deep on the left wing, trying to send it inside for Heinz. Knocked around. Knocked out of everybody's hands. Picked up by McClamrock in the corner. Up top for Swiger. She'll have it top of the key. Klippenstein with the basketball now here for Maysville. Top of the key. Klippenstein right wing, trying to get up to the high post. Forcing the tie up there, Kennedy Epperly. It'll go back to Maysville. Sabatka is going to check in here for Klippenstein. Kenzie Mason inbounds here for Kate Hines. Goes up. She's going to be fouled. Will go to the line to shoot 2. Hilliard is going to pick up her team second as well. And McKenna Moffitt ready to check in here for the Lady Warriors.
They had a cross screen coming. Pretty sure I heard Coach Weller tell them not to switch that screen, so they really had to communicate with each other and fight through that, and Bunker was a little bit late getting through the screen.
Mason misses on the first. Sorry, Heinz misses on the first, sorry. And will hit on the second. 19-11, Albany with an 8-point lead. Largest lead was 11 here in the ballgame for the Lady Warriors. Maysville's largest lead was 3. Down inside, Kennedy Epperly. Back out right wing for Maddox. Thought about the 3 and then held off as McClamrock came out quickly to guard her. Up top now for Hogue, over to left wing. McKenna Moffitt, right wing for Maddox, into the corner now for Hogue. Hogue up for Kennedy Epperly, into the corner to Maddox. McKenna Moffitt, right wing, into the corner for Kennedy, inside for Maddox. Back out to Kennedy, shot from 3. Misses off, back iron, rebound pulled in by Maddox Epperly. Inside for Kennedy, inside the paint, goes up, knocked away, picked up here by McClamrock. And the pass to Mason goes off the foot of Emmy Hogue, out of bounds in the corner. Inbounds here for Swiger. Spins, turns around, goes up, off the mark. Rebound pulled in by Moffitt. Hogue for Bunker, leaves it short. Kennedy Epperly loses it. Bunker with the rebound, trying to go back up. A foul going to be called by Maysville. They're going to call it on the floor. But the foul here against Maysville is going to go against Paisley McClamrock. That will be her team second.
Hogue did a great job recognizing the Warriors had a 2-on-1 and fed Bunker on the weak side, just couldn't get her to finish.
Maddox Epperly off the inbounds, puts it in for 2. McClamrock with the basketball, brings it across the timeline. Has it up at the top of the key. Right wing for Sabatka. Gets it now here for Heinz. And she's not going to get the shot off. 21-11, Albany with a 10-point lead here at the half. Your halftime tonight here on Albany TV, brought to you by your Albany Hy-Vee. Albany Hy-Vee is proud to support Warrior Athletics. They're committed to serving the community with fresh food, friendly service, and strong local partnerships. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
If you're looking to join a stable and growing company, Johnson Controls in Albany is the place for you. They are currently hiring for multiple positions, including welding, electrical, and general assembly. Johnson Controls offers excellent benefits: medical, dental, vision, life insurance, 401k, health savings account, and paid holidays. Apply now at www.johnsoncontrols.com to join their winning team. Prom night, wedding bells, the moments you'll remember forever start with the perfect look. This prom and wedding season make it easy with Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany. From sharp, stylish tuxedo rentals that fit just right to beautiful corsages and boutonnieres designed to match your colors perfectly, Briar Patch has everything you need to complete your special day. Local service, personal attention, picture-perfect details. Stop by Briar Patch Flowers and Gifts on the west side of the square in Albany and get ready to look your best when it matters most.
No job is too big or too small for the professionals at Raymond Smith Body Shop in Albany. With over 100 years of combined experience with auto body, they offer the reliability and prompt service by using the latest in technology to get your vehicle back on the road. Raymond Smith Body Shop is also a complete wrecker service as well as glass repair and body work. Plus, they work with all insurance companies. They're prepared to get you in and out and back on the road. See them today on Highway 136 East in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop. They're there to serve you.
Sublime Formal Wear is your homecoming prom and special dress destination. Drop by Saturdays from 10 to 1 to browse their selection of short dresses or schedule a formal gown appointment for an unforgettable session tailored just for you. Sublime Formal Wear has hundreds of dresses in stock. Check their Facebook page weekly for additional open hours. They're located at 115 South Polk on the west side of the square in Albany. Drop in, find them on Facebook, or visit sublimeformalwear.com or call 660-851-1122 to start your journey to your perfect dress.
And welcome back out again. Class 2 District 16 Girls Championship game between the number 1 seed Albany Lady Warriors and the number 2 seed Maysville Lady Wolverines here at the half. It's a 21-11 lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Help you bring you tonight's broadcast. BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, locations in Bethany and Albany. Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany. Hogue Lumber Company in Albany and the Albany Hy-Vee. Smith Insurance and Smith Prudential in Albany. Shelter Insurance Agent Sam Phillips in Albany. Johnson Controls. The Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany. Raymond Smith Body Shop, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center. Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany. Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC. JC Designs just off the square in Albany. B&B Barbecue in Albany. Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany. Mosaic Medical Center Albany. Proposition Warriors Care. The City of Albany. Williams Construction. Main Street Albany. The Albany Booster Club. The Albany and Maysville School Districts and the Printery New Shopper located in Albany. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the first half for Albany. They're shooting 9 for 19 from the field, 2 for 6 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 2 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring at the moment by Jaden Hilliard with 9 points, 7 points on the night for Maddox Epperly, 5 points on the night for Kennedy Epperly. For Maysville, they're shooting 5 for 16 from the field, 0 for 1 from behind the three-point arc, 1 for 4 from the free throw line. They're led in scoring by Ashlyn Klippenstein with 4 points, 2 points on the night tonight for Paisley McClamrock and Sophia Redmond, and Harley Swanger, 1 point on the night tonight for Kate Heinz.
Well, so far, the thing that's stuck the most out to me as kind of the difference in the game is both teams are turning the ball over quite a bit, but Albany's been able to make Maysville pay, while Maysville hasn't been able to do the same for Albany. I mean, Albany's turned the ball over quite a bit as well, but Maysville just hasn't been able to convert on the other end. So both teams definitely want to kind of cut down on those in the second half. Maysville did do a nice job of limiting the Epperly twins. I think they each hit 1, which, I mean, you'll take. But Jaden Hilliard's had a big game on the inside, 9 points, 4 in the first half. So on pace for 18. I mean, that's a really solid game if she keeps up that pace. But she's also made a big impact in other ways, too. I thought she's affected some shots down low inside. She also has about 3 or 4 offensive rebounds as well. So really, it's been a nice game for her. If Maysville's going to make a comeback, it's going to have to start pretty early because they really want to slow the game down, limit the possessions. But trailing by 10 at halftime and only scoring 11, if Albany gets much above 35-40, that the higher they get above that, the tougher it gets for Maysville, and the less likely it gets that they're going to be able to pull this one out.
Yeah, it was a 6-5 lead in favor of Maysville to start out the ball game. Since then, Albany's been able to limit them to just 6 points for the remainder of that second half of the first quarter and in the entirety of the second quarter. And the big thing also comes with that is Sophia Redmond picking up her 3rd foul, having to sit the entirety of that entire second quarter, some of that first quarter as well. How quick can she get back into the flow, into the game flow here? Also, same thing for Jaden Hilliard. She picked up her 2nd foul. Hers was only the last minute and a half of that second quarter. Warriors were kind of already up big, but when you come out for those periods, how quick do you get back into the flow of the game of things? That we'll kind of see when we come back after this timeout as we get ready to start the second half. When we come back in a moment here on Albany TV, a proud member of the MSHSAA Radio Network.
East Fork Lodge in Albany, Missouri is pleased to announce the opening of its new rec center. It has 2 spacious suites, each equipped with 2 queen beds, a pull-out sofa, kitchenette, microwave, fridge, and dining area. Guests have access to half-court basketball, pickleball, workout facilities, and a game room offering billiards, ping pong, air hockey, foosball, and shuffleboard. For details on the rec center, lodging, or the Legacy Event Center wedding venue, contact bookings at eastforklodge.com or visit our website at www.eastforklodge.com. Whether you are hungry for a burger, steak, fish, Mexican, or fresh salad bar, Papa's Family Restaurant in Albany has it all. Papa's also has daily lunch specials with the lunch buffet on Wednesdays. Make sure you leave room for dessert though, because you shouldn't leave without trying some of Christy's homemade pies, cookies, or other goodies. For a delicious meal at a great price and an even better atmosphere, you have to head to Papa's Family Restaurant on 136 in Albany. Kathy Sneed at Acres of Hope LLC in Albany, Missouri provides compassionate counseling and therapy to help you navigate life's challenges. Kathy specializes in trauma and PTSD, child and behavioral issues. Call Kathy at Acres of Hope at 660-285-4844. That's 660-285-4844. Acres of Hope LLC, because every journey deserves hope.
Looking for something fun and trendy? How about something to wear to cheer on your Warriors or the Chiefs? JC Designs in Albany has it all. JC Designs in Albany has something for you to wear to work, to the ball game, and even for a night on the town. JC Designs is located 1 block west of the square in downtown Albany, or you can check out their website at j-c-designsmo.myshopify.com.
Hungry for real mouth-watering barbecue? Head on over to B&B Barbecue in Albany. From tender pulled pork and juicy brisket to ribs that fall right off the bone, every plate is packed with flavor you'll come back for again and again. And don't forget to try their amazing loaded fries, piled high with your favorite meat. They're a meal within themselves. Whether you're grabbing lunch with friends, taking dinner home for the family, or catering your next big event, B&B Barbecue has you covered. So skip the ordinary, taste the tradition at B&B Barbecue in Albany.
And welcome back out again here to Class 2 District 16. Girls District Championship game, 21-11. Albany with the lead. They will start out with the basketball to start out the second half of play. Kennedy, Epperly, Maddox, Epperly, Emmy Hogue, Caitlin Bunker, and Jaden Hilliard will start out on the floor here for the Lady Warriors. For Maysville, it will be McClamrock, Redmond, along with Mason, Klippenstein, and Swiger. Big thing for Redmond here is don't pick up a second here early. Preferably not till the fourth quarter as they try to pass it in here for Maddox Epperly in the corner. Hilliard, right wing, back up top here for Hogue. She'll have it at the top of the key. Into the left corner now here for Kennedy Epperly. Kennedy trying to leave it off for Hilliard, and again going to go off the foot of a Lady Wolverine. As Kennedy to inbounds here for the Lady Warriors. Inbounds into the backcourt, run down here by Hogue. I said they're going to say she tipped it before it went into the backcourt. I think the officials are going to come and talk about it here. The near official says it was tipped.
Well, it was.
The other official coming in from the baseline says, I don't think it was.
Totally objective opinion here. That ball was not tipped.
From where I'm sitting, I to be honest, I can't tell. He has the best view of it. They are going to say it was not tipped. Inadvertent whistle, Albany basketball. Not much of a fight here from Tyler Zimmerman for the change whistle, so obviously he probably knew that as well.
And he had a good view of it as well, too. So
Hogue with the basketball, right wing. Into the corner with it here for Kennedy Epperly. Up top now for Bunker. Right wing to Maddox Epperly. She'll have it right wing into the corner to Kennedy. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball trying to turn the corner. Kind of knocked off her spot, gets it off here for Emmy Hogue. She'll drive, sends it back in the corner to Kennedy. Kennedy drives, goes strong at the hoop, can't finish, but will be going to the line to shoot 2 free throws.
Well, not a whole lot of free throws shot in this game. The Warriors just have 2, and I believe Hilliard was the one that got to the line. So second trip to the line of the game here for the Warriors.
Foul that time, I believe, went against Kenzie Mason, her second, as Kennedy misses the first one off back iron. Second free throw is good here from Kennedy. 11-point lead matches the largest lead of the night here for the Lady Warriors. McClamrock gets the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wolverines, top of the key. Sophia Redmond with the basketball, right wing, leaves it off for Klippenstein. Again, got Hilliard up on defense, lost it, and then picked up here by Maddox Epperly. Leaves it into the corner for Kennedy. Shot from 3. Just off the mark. Ball tipped out, picked up by Redmond. And the quick pass up that time for Swiger. A little too far out in front. Sails out of bounds. Albany basketball. 1:32 gone here in this third quarter. Albany with an 11-point lead. A shot at a district title here on the line. Hogue turns the corner, leaves it off here for Kennedy Epperly. Has it up at the top of the key. Trying to leave it back for Maddox Epperly. Hits off of McClamrock, then back to Maddox. And then in to the baseline for Kennedy. Maddox now with it, right wing, has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off for Hogue. All open. Left wing 3, just bounces out. Rebound picked up, though, here by Kennedy Epperly on the baseline. Kennedy Epperly spins, goes up. First shot from inside the paint, no good. Kenzie Mason on the rebound. Sophia Redmond with the basketball, drives down to the baseline and is going to be pushed out of bounds. Foul goes against Hogue. That will be her first, team's first as well.
Maysville still kind of in the middle of this scoring drought here. Still no buckets yet in the second half. Got to get one here.
Scoring has been hard to come by really for both teams as the ball knocked around, picked up by Hilliard on the floor. They're going to get a jump ball, goes here to Maysville.
Really got to run your inbounds play to perfection here and try and get a bucket right away.
The shot is going to be long. Rebound picked up here by Hogue.
Well, they got a decent corner 3 there, just a little bit long from McClamrock.
Hogue drives, goes strong, gets the bucket and the foul. Hogue takes a nice drive to the glass, puts it in, and then picks up the foul.
That's a tough finish. She's had a pretty good game too. We talked about Hilliard at halftime, but Hogue's been playing well as well here in the game.
Foul will go against Harley Swiger. It'll be her second, team second. And I think we're going to again have some blood here, this time on McClamrock. So we're going to take a quick blood timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Albany TV.
Looking to grow your future close to home? At Lone Star Investments in Albany, Missouri, Tanya is there to help you build lasting financial security. Whether you're planning for retirement, saving for college, or just getting started, Tanya offers personalized guidance every step of the way. Stop by Lone Star Investments today, where your goals are their priority. Because investing isn't just about money, it's about peace of mind. Lone Star Investments, Albany, Missouri. Secure your tomorrow starting today.
Kate Heinz will check in here for McClamrock while she gets the blood taken care of on her leg. Hogue hits the free throw, and just that quick, McClamrock will check back in.
Yeah, I just didn't quite meet the time limit there, but going to get right back in the game.
And she'll check in here for Kate Heinz. It's a 25-11 lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. as they start out this third quarter on a 4-0 run. Ashlyn Klippenstein brings the ball across the midcourt line here for Maysville. Sophia Redmond drives and is going to be fouled. Picking up her third is going to be Hilliard. Just can't swat at it.
Yeah, she's been having a good defensive game, but she has had some situations where, I mean, you just can't swat. You just got to jump straight up, have your arms straight up. I mean, you're making it a fairly easy call when you do that, and McKenna Moffitt's going to have to check in for her.
Redmond misses on the first free throw as Moffitt checks in here for Albany, as she'll check in here for Hilliard, picking up her third. You see Coach Willer saying the same thing, you just can't swat at it, as Redmond picks up her second. 25-12, it's a 13-point Albany lead. Hogue with the basketball for Maddox Epperly. Now for McKenna Moffitt on the left wing. Right wing for Kennedy Epperly. Now to Maddox Epperly in the corner. Back up top for Hogue. Left wing for Kennedy Epperly. Up for Moffitt. Right wing here for Hogue. High post for Bunker. Puts up the shot from the elbow. Misses short. Rebound pulled in here by Kenzie Mason. Redmond sends it right wing here for Klippenstein. Trying to split the defenders. Gets the bucket and the foul.
Well, that's the kind of momentum jolt that Maysville needed. Question is now how much more can they mount this run? They got to get it under 10.
Foul goes against Moffitt, her first, team's third. As Klippenstein finishes off the three-point play. 4:15 left to play in the third. It's down to a 10-point ball game. Emmy Hogue with the basketball, top of the key. Into the corner with it here for Moffitt. Up top for Maddox Epperly. Gets it off now for Kennedy, right wing. Hogue, top of the key. Leaves it for Maddox, right wing now to McKenna. Kennedy into the corner for Maddox Epperly. High post here for Caitlin Bunker. Sends it out in the corner now for Kennedy Epperly. Spins down to the baseline and going to be called for the double dribble. Maysville basketball after the double dribble here. 3:39 left to play here in the third. 25-15 is the lead here in favor of Albany. Swiger for Redmond baseline. Now pulls it back into the corner. Trying to get it back to Swiger inside. Goes strong. A little too hard as it's rebounded, pulled in by Moffitt. And then she's going to be fouled from behind. Foul's going to go against Harley Swiger. She'll pick up her third. Team's third as well. Timeout going to be called here by Albany. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Healthcare works best when it feels simple, supportive, and close to home. That's why Mosaic Medical Center Albany is all in on making it easy to access the care you need. We're now offering one-call scheduling for all our primary care clinics in Albany, Grant City, New Hampton, and Stanberry, including radiology appointments. One call connects you to one team focused on connecting you to expert care without the hassle. Call 660-726-1295 to schedule an appointment today.
Are you needing more space in your home and looking to remodel, or just start from scratch and have your dream home built? Then contact Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany. Williams Construction LLC and Electric in Albany can help you with all of your building needs. Big or small, they do it all at Williams Construction LLC and Electric. Contact them today at 660-483-0255 or 660-726-2417.
25-15, Albany with the lead and the basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center on Facebook or online at pettyjohnauto.com. Maddox Epperly will walk the ball across the midcourt line here for the Lady Warriors. Sends it right wing now to Emmy Hogue. Up top for McKenna Moffitt. Right wing to Kennedy Epperly. Up top now for Bunker. Maddox Epperly right wing. Gets it down to Moffitt inside. And her shot goes off the bottom of the backboard. Driving all the way through the defense. Ashlyn Klippenstein takes it to the glass for 2.
Yeah, that was some Olay defense there from Albany. Klippenstein just kind of went to the rim, and the Warriors just kind of got out of her way.
9 points on the night for the senior. Left wing with it for Kennedy Epperly. Up top for Caitlin Bunker. Bunker gets it off now here for Hogue. Back up top for Moffitt. Maddox Epperly with the basketball. McClamrock trying to swat it out of her hands, trying to send it back for Kennedy. Stolen away here by Kenzie Mason. Goes up too strong, but McClamrock there, no Warriors are, and she puts it in for 2.
Yeah, Warriors kind of jogging back there a little bit, and Maysville was able to follow and get a putback. 6-point game. Maysville is, give them credit, they're not going down without a fight.
And now McClamrock going to be called for the foul. The reach in, that's going to be her 3rd, team's 4th.
Yeah, McClamrock's been very aggressive on the ball this game. I thought there were some other times where she could have been called for a foul, but that time she does.
Maddox Epperly now leaves it off for Hogue. Right wing 3. Drains it! And a big shot there from Emmy Hogue.
Yep.
She's got 6 in the ball game. Bringing it across. Here is McClamrock. Leaves it off right wing for Redmond. Up top for Klippenstein. Pass sending it across for Swiger. Knocked around. Still on the floor. They're going to get a kick off of Albany's Caitlin Bunker. So it'll stay with Maysville with 1:23 left to play here in the 3rd. Klippenstein to inbounds. Trying to get it for Redmond, knocked away. Picked up here by Hogue. Without numbers, she's going to have to slow things up and does. Hogue turns the corner, leaves it for Bunker. Knocks it in for 2. Some big plays here from Emmy Hogue here late in this 3rd quarter. A big take to the basket and another big 3, and also a nice assist as the pass that time to Swiger. Knocked out of bounds off the hands and foot that time, and McKenna Moffitt back up now to an 11-point Albany lead.
Yeah, Albany took that run from Maysville and just gave it right back to him. Leads right back up to 11 points.
So Maysville had cut it to 6. Largest lead of the night here for Albany was at 14. Mason to inbounds here for Maysville. Inbounds for Swiger. Spins, goes up, off the mark, knocked around. Hogue keeps it alive, gets it for Moffitt. And driving, picking up the bucket and the foul is Kennedy Epperly. Foul is going to go against Sophia Redmond. That's going to be her 4th, so she'll come out checking in. It is going to be Kate Heinz. Second free throw from Kennedy Epperly, no good. Rebound pulled in by Swiger. McClamrock has it stripped out of her hands, and it's going to be a jump ball that goes to Albany with 32 and a half left here in the 3rd. A 13-point lead here for the Lady Warriors. Maddox Epperly to bring it across the timeline here for Albany. Has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it for Hogue, right wing. Hogue trying to turn the corner. Backdoor cut from Kennedy Epperly, trying to split through a couple of Maysville defenders, trying to find some footing, and a foul going to be called here against Maysville on the floor. But that will send Kennedy Epperly to the free throw line as McClamrock is going to pick up her 4th now. As she's going to check out, and checking in for her is going to be Sabatka. So with the 15th foul, Kennedy Epperly shooting 2 free throws, but right now Maysville in serious danger time with Redmond and McClamrock both on the bench with 4 fouls here in this third quarter as Kennedy Epperly hits the first. And the Lady Warriors lead by 15. Mason inbounds here with 13 seconds left. Swiger back for Klippenstein, brings it across the timeline here for Maysville. Klippenstein trying to send it to the high post, knocked away, picked up by Klippenstein. Sabatka, top of the key three, no good. At the end of three, Lady Warriors lead by 15. The district title in their grasp. Can they pull it off for the first time since 2000? We'll have the fourth quarter coming up in just a moment here on Albany TV.
On Tuesday, April 7th, Albany voters have an important decision to make.
Voting yes on the Albany R3 school district bond issue means investing in critical safety upgrades and long overdue facility improvements. This proposal will replace aging windows in both schools, address drainage and flood mitigation issues, upgrade essential building systems, and improve lighting for learning and safety for all.
Many of our facilities have reached the end of their expected lifespan.
This May, AHS will graduate our 100th class. Voting yes in April will improve our schools so we can graduate 100 more. Vote yes for 100 more years of AHS. This message was brought to you by Warriors Care. Mr. Cody Manring, Treasurer.
34-19, a 15-point lead here in favor of the Lady Warriors. As we get ready to start the fourth quarter of action, it will be Maysville basketball.
Well, Maysville trailing by 15. They've scored 19 the whole game, so going to need a big quarter. Going to need a big quarter here to pull this one out. Warriors got to execute, and as long as they keep doing what they've been doing, they'll come away with the district championship.
Redmond and McClamrock both start out the fourth quarter here on the floor for Maysville, both with 4 fouls. Redmond drives, puts it in, off glass for 2.
It's a good start. Quick bucket, 10 seconds in.
Maysville had it down to 6 points in that third quarter, and Albany was able to get it back, and now a 10-second call. Coach Weller was talking about having a timeout or something. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
With the official, I mean, a 10-second call is the call.
I'm not sure what he's saying. Obviously, we can't hear, but he's pretty upset about something.
Trying to get the ball into McClamrock, top of the key, right wing for Redmond. McClamrock right wing here for Maysville. Back up top to Redmond. High post for Swiger, trying to get it down inside. To Klippenstein, off glass for 2. Bunker still on the bench here, Hilliard still on the bench here for the Lady Warriors. Long pass, tipped away, picked up here by Bunker on the right wing. Up top now for Maddox Epperly. Down on the block, sends it out for Hogue. Hogue, top of the key. Turns the corner, leaves it for Bunker, and she's going to be fouled and is going to go to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to be the end of the road here for Sophia Redmond. Is it the end of her season? That's still to be determined, but it'll at least be the end of the ball game. So Redmond fouls out 59 seconds into the fourth quarter. Checking in for Maysville will be Kate Heinz. Free throw from Bunker. Misses short off front iron. Bunker can't hit on the second. Ashlyn Klippenstein with the basketball right wing. Brings it all the way down to the block and is going to be fouled. Foul goes here against Hogue. That is going to be her second, team's first, as rebound picked up here by Swiger. Goes up and puts it in for 2. And a timeout is going to be called here by Maysville as they're trying to cut back in the lead. We're back with more in a moment here on Albany TV.
Ready to build, remodel, or repair? Trust Home Lumber Company in Albany, Missouri for all of your building needs. From quality lumber and hardware to tools and supplies, Home Lumber has everything you need to get the job done right. Serving Albany and the surrounding communities for generations, Home Lumber is proud to be your hometown partner for projects big and small. So whether it's a weekend fix-up or your dream build, stop by Home Lumber Company in Albany. Quality materials, friendly service built on trust.
In life, as in sports, there's nothing like a good coach to help you achieve your goals. Someone you can turn to for guidance, someone with a game plan to help you build up the financial strength you need for retirement, family security, and life. With a Prudential financial professional, that's what you get. Someone who can help you build a financial strategy. To get started, contact me, Nick Smith, the financial advisor with Prudential at 660-726-3396.
Albany basketball coming out of the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Hilliard back out on the floor here for the Lady Warriors, but Maysville on a 6-0 run to start the fourth. And a foul going to be called here against Maysville. And they're going to get it against Klippenstein. That one could have been close. They're getting that against McClamrock. That's just the first against Klippenstein. Team second. Ball inbounds into the backcourt here for Maddox Epperly. Has it up at the top of the key. Right wing for Emmy Hogue. Turns the corner, now leaves it off for Kennedy. Maddox Epperly. Step back three, top of the key. Misses off inside iron. Klippenstein with the rebound.
And Maysville's got a couple of stops here, several stops actually, to open up the fourth quarter. Again, they are, credit to them, they're battling. They're not going down without a fight.
It's a 9-point lead here for the Warriors. Klippenstein, right wing three, drains it as the senior hits another big shot for Maysville as she's got 14 in the ball game.
Really gutsy move to pull that from that deep and then to hit it.
Maddox Epperly drives inside the paint, now pulls it back out to the top of the key. 5:45 left to play here in the fourth. Maddox drives down to the block, goes strong, gets the bucket and the foul.
Another Albany response. Maysville is battling, but Albany seems to have a response every time. Now can Maddox hit the free throw, get it to 9.
Foul goes against Kenzie Mason, her third, team's third. That was the first points of the quarter here for Albany. It was a big one there for Maddox Epperly, and she finishes it off with the and 1-2 to go along with it. That's 10 in the ball game for Maddox. Bringing it across midcourt. Here's going to be McClamrock. She'll have it right wing. Up top again for Klippenstein. Klippenstein high post here for Kate Hines, and she's going to be tied up. Jump ball goes to Albany. With the basketball, Hogue up top. Kennedy Epperly for Maddox Epperly across midcourt. And she's going to be fouled. And they're going to put against Paisley McClamrock. That's going to be the end of her night. So McClamrock will foul out of the ball game. So as McClamrock fouls out, they're going to wait to bring in Sabatka so that way they can hurry up and fix the blood again on the leg of Harley Swiger without having to take her out. So Elliot Sabatka is going to come in here for Paisley McClamrock. But again, Redmond and now McClamrock both foul out of the ball game here, and there's still 5:14 left. Next foul against Maysville puts Albany at the free throw line in the bonus. Ball inbounds in the corner for Hogue. Sends it in now for Hilliard. Down inside. Spins inside. Misses off inside. Iron rebound pulled in by Swiger.
Got a good look, but was kind of fading away from the rim just a little bit and then forced that one long.
Klippenstein high post for Heinz. Back to Sabatka right wing. Sabatka right wing, now to Klippenstein inside for Sabatka down on the block. Her shot partially altered and then fouled going back up is going to be Kate Heinz.
Got to have these under 5 minutes to go, trailing by 9. Got to knock these down.
Foul will go against Emmy Hogue, her team's second. Sorry. First free throw here from Kate Heinz off the mark to the left. Second free throw attempt here from Heinz. Misses off back iron, rebound. Pulled in though by Harley Swiger, and she's going to be fouled.
Ooh.
And the foul is going to go against Jaden Hilliard. That'll be her fourth, team's third. And Hilliard going to come out as checking back in as Moffitt.
I'm not even sure that Hilliard is part of the tie-up. That's a tough break for the Warriors. That's her fourth, so she's going to have to sit.
Mason sends it up top for Sabatka. Turns the corner down to the block. Trying to send it back out. Stolen away here by Maddox Epperly. Hogue to bring the ball across midcourt here for the Warriors. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Hogue leaves it off here for Kennedy Epperly. Turns the corner. Goes strong. Leaves it short off iron. Rebound is going to be a foul called here against Kennedy Epperly. The foul against Kennedy is her first, team's fourth.
Well, again, I'm sure everyone's tired of me saying this, but the Warriors are not the Warrior players are not ingratiating themselves very well with the referees. They're not going to get the benefit of the call the way they've been acting after calls don't go their way.
Klippenstein with the basketball, top of the key. Turns the corner, step back three, right wing. Knocks down another big three from the senior Klippenstein. 6-point ball game. 37-31. Maddox Epperly for Bunker. Down to Moffitt. Sends it back up top here for Hogue. Hogue with the basketball. Drives down to the block. Sends it into the corner for Maddox. Had the shot, but is going to instead try and use up some more time. Gets it off here for Kennedy, which was, by the way, a smart decision there by Maddox. Maddox again with the basketball. Has it up at the top of the key. Leaves it off now for Hogue. Kennedy Epperly with the basketball. Has it up at the top of the key, and a foul going to be called here against Kenzie Mason. It's going to send Maddox to the line for two free throws. Kennedy to the line for two free throws. As the foul against Mason, her fourth. Misses on the first. Second free throw attempt here from Kennedy Epperly. Is good. 7-point ball game. It's on to 3 possessions. 3:14 left to play here in the fourth. Klippenstein to bring the ball across midcourt here for Maysville. Has it up at the top of the key. Gets it off now for Sabatka. Drives. Too strong. Rebound pulled in by Bunker.
Good rebound there by Bunker. Had to go up over 2 Wolverines and secure that.
Maddox Epperly with the basketball. Leaves it up top for Hogue, and is going to be fouled here by Elliott Sabatka before she can get rid of it and go into the line. Now is Maddox Epperly. Lady Warriors from the free throw line tonight, 7 for 14. Maddox 1 for 1 though.
Yeah, the Warriors just shot 2 free throws all first half, so a ton of free throws here in the second half.
Maddox misses on the first. Hilliard will check back in here for Moffitt with 2:48 left to play here in the fourth quarter.
Warriors in the bonus. This is kind of going to be a free throw game here, so they're going to have to make some of these free throws more than they have been.
And she misses on the second, but Bunker with the big rebound is going to be tied up. A jump ball is going to go to Maysville.
I think we have a timeout, actually.
Timeout, sorry, called first. We're back after this Petty John Auto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Shelter Insurance, this is Charles.
Afternoon, Charles.
Joshua?
Does Shelter Insurance cover shiny red cars?
Yeah.
What about purple vans?
Also, yes.
Monster trucks?
You know we offer car insurance, son. What's going on?
From shiny red cars to purple minivans, we're your shield, we're your shelter.
See Shelter Agent Sant Phillips in Albany today for a free insurance review.
The innocence of youth. Is there anything any better? But soon they'll be in high school and facing all the same challenges you faced. How to make friends, how to fit in, how to be cool. We want our children to have everything they'll need to live fulfilling and productive lives. Make sure the kids in your family are among the more than 290,000 participants here in Missouri who take part in high school sports or activities.
Welcome back out again here to Albany. Here to St. Joseph Christian. Class 2 District 16 girls championship game. Albany is going to have it. Albany's going to have the basketball coming to the Petty John Auto Center timeout. Check out Petty John Auto Center. Ball inbounds for Hilliard. Strong take to the glass for two. The pass stolen away here by Maddox Sepperly. Jump ball goes to Maysville. Should be Maysville basketball, yes. So first Maddox went there to take the inbounds. So inbounding will be Kenzie Mason. Ball inbounds here for Klippenstein. She'll bring the ball across midcourt here for the Lady Wolverines. And they're going to get a foul called here against Hogue. That is going to be her fourth.
Well, the Warriors got to talk on screens there. I don't think Emmy knew that screen was there and just kind of ran right through it. Got to communicate on those, and Maysville's going to get a couple free throws.
Kenzie Mason at the line. First free throw from Mason. Misses short. Moffitt will check in here for Hogue. So it's at a 9-point Albany Lady Warriors lead. And missing on the second. That time is Mason, but Sabatka comes in and steals away the rebound. Trying to send it out, knocked away. And a foul going to be called here against Maysville. Foul is going to go against Elliott Sabatka. It'll be her second. Maddox misses on the first free throw. Second attempt from Maddox is good. 41-31, a 10-point lead. Right wing with it here is Klippenstein. Has it top of the key. Shot from three. Off the mark. Swiger keeps it alive. Picked up here by Mason. Sends it back out for Sabatka. She'll go up strong. Can't finish. Mason again with the rebound. Sends it out for Klippenstein. Klippenstein loses at midcourt, or at the high post. Picked up by Sabatka. Her shot from three, no good. Back again for Klippenstein. Klippenstein's pass goes into the corner, picked up by Mason. Has it knocked out of her hands, picked up on the floor by Swiger. And a jump ball goes back to Albany. As Hogue will check back in here for Moffitt.
Well, Warriors can start to feel it now. You can kind of feel the energy here, anticipation.
It's a 10-point Albany lead, 1:30 left to play here in the ball game. Hogue trying to get it to the cross midcourt. Knocked away, comes back to her, picks it up. Now right wing here for Maddox Epperly. Cross court, Kennedy Epperly left wing. Lady Warriors are going to try and dribble and take as much time off this clock as they can. Do not look for them to shoot unless they have a wide open layup. Except for Hogue trying to get that pass off. Hilliard wasn't looking at her and kind of dragged the pivot foot. And she is going to be called for the travel. She's going to check out as Moffitt checks back in with 1:08 as the Warriors are going to sub offense for defense. Klippenstein gets the ball across midcourt here from Maysville. Drives all the way to the glass. Knocked away here by Hilliard and then going to be fouled. The foul against Maysville is going to go against Klippenstein. It'll be her second as Hilliard at the line for 2 free throws.
Well, it's already a 4-possession game, but 2 free throws would make it a full 4-possession game.
First free throw from Hilliard is good. Second attempt from Hilliard. Good as well as she'll sink them both. Klippenstein to bring the ball across midcourt here for Maysville. She'll have it up at the top of the key. Pass goes into the corner. Picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. Jump ball will stay here with Maysville. Inbounds into Kenzie Mason. Gets it for Klippenstein on the baseline. Goes up strong. Short rebound picked up here by Hilliard. Bringing it across. Here is Kennedy Epperly. Leaves it off now for Maddox. Moffitt top of the key. It's going to be fouled. Foul is going to go against Klippenstein. That'll be her third. As Moffitt at the line now for 2. Misses on the first. .30-second Petty Gianotto Center timeout. We're back after this Petty Gianotto Center timeout here on Albany TV.
Want to relive some of Albany TV's greatest moments?
Hager with a full court shot.
And he makes it! Oh my goodness, he makes it!
Up here by Jimmy Pompa. His shot at the buzzer.
Banks it!
Catch it online. Albany TV's YouTube page has almost every ball game from 2018 to today, right at your fingertips. Watch classic broadcasts, cheer on your favorite teams, and share the memories with family and friends. Subscribe now to Albany TV-Mo on YouTube and relive the game.
Welcome back out again. Class 2 District 16 Girls Championship game. McKenna Moffitt at the line for one more free throw. Her team leads here by 12. The shot from Moffitt. No good. Rebound pulled in by Swiger.
No need to foul here if you're Albany. Just play straight up.
Klippenstein with the basketball. Has it left wing. Looking for somewhere to go with it now. Leaves it off for Elliott Sabatka into the corner for Swiger. Gets it back. The Klippenstein goes up. Can't get the shot to fall. Ball tipped around. Picked up here by Kennedy Epperly. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Albany, the district title is yours after 26 years. .43-31 is the final in favor of the Lady Warriors. We'll keep it here for the presentations of the district plaques. Maysville had a heck of a season this year, finishing with a record of 18-11. Albany season, you're not done. You have a record of 22-6. And the presentation of the district plaques will now be awarded. We'll turn it over here to the public address announcer.
And for our trophy presentation, your Class 2 District 16 runner-up, Maysville Wolverine. And your Class 2 District 16 champion, Albany Warriors. The Warriors advance to next week.
We'll be back with the BTC Bank post game and tonight's winner's circle player of the game when we come back in a moment here on Albany TV.
Show your school spirit with a BTC Bank Mascot Debit Card. With each swipe of your Mascot Debit Card, BTC Bank donates 7.5 cents to the school represented on your card. It's a simple step you can take to have a big impact on your community at no cost to you. Stop by our branch today to get your Mascot Card and start making a difference immediately. Visit btcbank.bank to learn more. Member FDIC.
Every achievement deserves to be celebrated, and at Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Missouri, we've got just the way to do it. From sports trophies and plaques to corporate awards and personalized gifts, we make every milestone memorable. Whether it's honoring a team, recognizing excellence, or saying thank you, Winner's Circle delivers top quality awards with fast, friendly service. Celebrate success the right way. Stop by Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany.
Welcome back out again here to St. Joseph Christian, home of the Class 2 Girls District 16 Championship game. Albany is your district champion here in Class 2 District 16. They will play again on Monday in the sectional. And I believe I heard that it was Barstow that picked up the win tonight over Plattsburgh. So either way, it's either Barstow or Plattsburgh. We know that. The game will be played at Benton High School, 6 o'clock on Monday night. We'll have it here for you again here on Albany TV. Let's go ahead and take a look at the stats from the ball game. For Albany, they shoot 15 for 32 from the field, 3 for 10 from behind the three-point arc, 10 for 22 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Jaden Hilliard with 13 points, 11 points on the night for Maddox Epperly and Kennedy Epperly, 6 points on the night for Emmy Hogue, 2 points on the night for Caitlin Bunker. For Maysville tonight, they shoot 13 for 38 from the field, 2 for 7 from behind the three-point arc, 3 for 11 from the free throw line. They were led in scoring tonight by Ashlyn Klippenstein. The senior led the way tonight with 17 points. 5 points on the night for the senior Sophia Redmond. 4 points for Harley Swiger and Paisley McClamrock. 1 point on the night for Kate Heinz. And Brett, tonight our Winner's Circle Trophies and Awards North Player of the Game. We had a couple of decisions on who to go with. Tonight we go with the junior, Jaden Hilliard, who finishes tonight with 13 points here for the Lady Warriors.
Yeah, and was able to combat some foul trouble there. But you can kind of tell the Wolverines went on some runs when she was off the court. She'd come back on and the game would kind of change and get back in the Warriors' favor. But a really good game by the Warriors. That first minute of the game kind of went by, and Maysville seemed to really have the energy. You weren't really sure if Albany was going to be able to match it, but they did. They responded well, got a bit of a lead, and then just kind of held on to that lead between 6 and 12 for the rest of the game. So really nice job by the Warriors. It's been a great season, and we're going to get to see some more next week.
And before we do anything, let's go ahead and talk about this Maysville Lady Wolverine team. I mean, they finished the season 18-11. We talked about it. Their past couple of seasons, 6 wins, 4 wins, 2 wins for the seniors. Sophia Redmond, Kate Heinz, Ashlyn Klippenstein, And then Teagan Clark. They went through some really rough patches, but they made it through here and played a really good year here tonight and played a heck of a game. The senior Ashlyn Klippenstein played her heart out till the end, 17 points. Sophia Redmond left it all out there, ended up fouling out with just about a minute into the fourth quarter. These girls played their hearts out tonight. We talked about it a few times here so far in this district tournament. It is so hard watching some of these teams that are so good and have to leave it out on the floor and that one of these teams has to lose. But tonight that was Maysville, and Albany got the district title tonight.
Yeah, I mean, credit to Maysville. I mean, they, like you said, they've really been kind of rebuilding here for several years now, basically since 21-22, I believe. And I think they caught a lot of people off guard this season. I don't think a lot of people expected much out of them, but they battled, made the district championship against a really tough Albany team and really kind of gave them all that they could handle. So really nice job by them. They lost by 15 the first time, lose by 12 tonight. But, I mean, that was really close. Albany kind of pulled away at the end there. So they deserve a lot of credit for the fight that they showed tonight. But, man, it's really cool if you're an Albany fan to watch the game tonight. I mean, it's just Albany hasn't had a lot of district championships in quite some time. 2015 was the last one, and then in girls basketball it goes back even farther to 2000. So you don't get this feeling a lot. A lot of people didn't experience this, so it's really special for this team to get to experience that.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about it, 26 years in the making for this district title. It's been back-to-back district championships here for the Lady Warriors. They pull it off tonight. Again, they're district champions, and that can't be taken away from them. Who knows? I mean, this team could be remembered like the last one. It could be another 26. You have no idea. It's one of those things you have to continue to play. They played a great game. Of course, you don't want the season to end. You've got one more game coming up. You go out, celebrate tonight, get back to work. You got another game on Monday. And again, that's going to be a big one in this sectional game, 6 o'clock at Benton High School here in St. Joseph. Again, to be determined exactly who they're playing, whether it's Plattsburgh or Barstow. But again, we'll have that for you here on Albany TV. For myself, Jared Rolvis, well, before we do that, let's thank our sponsors, BTC Bank, Petty John Auto Center, with locations in Bethlehem and Albany, Winter Circle Trophies and Awards North in Albany, Hogue Lumber Company in Albany, Albany Hy-Vee, Smith Insurance at Smith Prudential in Albany, Shelter Insurance Agent St. Phillips in Albany, Johnson Controls, the Briar Patch and Sublime Formal Wear, both on the west side of the square in Albany, East Fork Lodge and Legacy Event Center, Raymond Smith Body Shop, Papa's Family Restaurant, Kathy Sneed with Acres of Hope LLC, JC Designs just off the square in Albany, B&B Barbecue in Albany, Lone Star Investments on the square in Albany, Mosaic Medical Center Albany, Proposition Warriors Care, the City of Albany, Williams Construction, Main Street Albany, Albany Booster Club, the Albany and Maysville School Districts, and the Print and Renew Shopper located in Albany. Thank you again to all those sponsors. They help us bring you games like this tonight on Albany TV. For myself, Jared Rolvis, color analyst for the night, Brett Williams, so long and good night tonight here from Class 2 District 16 in St. Joseph.